I deployed over $700 in cash today to purchase more assets that are going to set us financially free. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video, we're going to talk about all the purchases we made. But if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where we generate consistent weekly income through selling cash secured puts, which means you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price, selling covered calls, which means you're agreeing to sell a stock for a predetermined price, doing credit spreads, and finally collecting dividends from some ultra and normal stable yielders. So if you're interested in topics like that, or you like the investment journey, make sure you put in the comments your favorite go-to fund, as well as make sure you subscribe to the channel and join me in my journey. So with all that being said, let's take a look at our trade history. I always like being fully transparent. So here are all the purchases I made today. We put $300 in PDI. PIMCO Dynamics is my favorite dividend-paying fund. My goal is to get 1,000 shares of that. I currently have 700. TSPY, I just added this to my portfolio along with QYLD in the last couple of weeks. I bought both 6 shares of each of those today. I will show you the positions as well, but I want to show you my trade history. And then the Cornerstone funds, I'm trying to get 3,000 of each of those shares. So I'm trying to do weekly consistent buys in there. I bought 10 shares of each. So as you can see, that's about a little over $700 of cash deployed into purchasing these assets. Let's take a look at the dividends we've collected or will collect this week. Before I go any further, guys, always remember my trades are my opinions and they should never be taken as financial advice. So today, it is Tuesday, and that means TSYY and COYY are going to pay us. There are ultra yielders. We've already met our share goal totals for each of those. 500 shares of COYY, 1,000 shares of TSYY. And we took that cash, and that's what we reinvested into PDI. So my goal for these funds is to continue to take income from them to build other income generators. I believe the best way to strengthen your income is to generate income and then put it into other income generating sources. So I'm going to continue to build a war chest of dividend or distribution paying funds to pair with my favorite way to generate income, which is options. I love selling cash secured puts, rolling these positions, selling covered calls. As you can see, we rolled multiple positions this week to get me a little over $200 in cash there. Add that to our distributions and dividends that are going to hit the account today. ULTY will pay Thursday, and then I have CONY and MSTY all paying Friday. So I have quite a bit of funds that are paying in dividends on top of the option premiums we're collecting. So let's now take a look at some of those purchases we made. But before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to the Premium Generals. It is an exclusive group. It costs $10, and in here I post private content such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, how to do debit spreads, other educational videos, as well as private portfolio updates. Any moves I make, every trade I make, every purchase I make, everything goes through in the Premium Generals group. And the best part, you get to be featured in every single video. So if you're interested in being part of the community, it's $10. Come check it out. We'd love to have you. You might learn something. Like I said, you get to be in every single video. So with that being said, let's jump back into our video. Okay, we're back in the account here. I do have ALT. I'm trying to roll this position and capture another $30 from it. It's a $3.50 strike. That means I'm agreeing to buy this stock for $3.50. And that's what option selling is, getting paid just to agree to buy or sell stocks or funds that you want to buy or you already own anyway. So I'm trying to roll that position. We'll see if we can get that $30 filled. We'll try again tomorrow, which don't forget, tomorrow is a shortened trading day, Christmas Eve. And markets closed on Thursday. We'll be back at it on Friday. So let's get down all the way through all these different options we have open here. And let's take a look. So ORC, we made purchases in. We're up to 340 shares. I want to get 1,000 shares of that. And then let's see, TSYY, COYY. We already are at our share goal total, 1,000 and then 500. The Cornerstone funds, I bought 10 of each of those. For CLM, we're at 1,580. At CRF, we're at 1,610. I was telling the generals that I believe I'm going to get CRF to 3,000 much faster than CLM rather than keep them going together. I think I'm going to focus on one, get it up there, and then come back for the other. I'm not going to leave it completely behind, but I do think it'll start to widen the gap. There's a 30-share difference right now, and I kind of think it's just only going to grow from there. PDI, Pimco Dynamic, I want 1,000 shares of that. I have 704 shares. Over the last month or so, I've bought a little over 100 shares. So if I could get that kind of consistency every month, I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to buy that much every month, but I'm going to try, get me close to that 1,000 shares. QYLD, I made purchases today. I have 72 shares. I need to get this up to 100 shares. Only 28 more to go. And that's the same with T-SPY, TSPY. This is a new position for me. I've never owned this in any other portfolio. But I want to get this to 100 shares. I'm currently at 40. I did buy those 6 shares today. I'll try to make daily purchases in this fund as well as I head towards 100 shares. That should get me about $30 a month. I will take that. And I know people look at it and say, yeah, it's not very much, but you get 10 funds that are paying you $30 a month, then you're walking away with $300 right there. So I'd rather have more funds that I have a lot of faith in, like PDI, things like that, but have TSPY grow on me because, like I said, I've never owned this fund before, so it's a learning stage for me right now. This might be a long-term hold for me, or this might be a in and out type thing. I'm not sure. I'm still learning this fund. And then I have ULTY. They announced $57 or 57 cents a share today. That's going to give me around $28. I'll take that. Combine that with our YBIT, CONY, and MSTY. They'll all announce their payouts tomorrow, so we'll see what we have. I'm hoping I can get about $25 from each of them, which that's going to add another $100 to the week every week for the portfolio. That's great income that we can take, put it into our more stable positions. So that's where we're at. We continue to make purchases. I'm still going to try to roll these option positions here, combining income from option selling along with distribution and dividend collecting has allowed this account to grow from $45,000 last year to $75,000 this year. And it's going to guide us to $100,000 next year. So I'm really happy with where we are. Another great week so far. It's only Tuesday, but we've already done so much. I try to roll as many positions as I can on Monday, make my purchases Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'm essentially done for the weeks. But like I said, no market on Thursday. It's Christmas, and then Christmas Eve, I believe we're closing at 1. So just keep that on your radar as you're making purchases, trying to roll positions. But with that being said, guys, I truly appreciate you. And if you would, subscribe to the channel, and let's grow together.